Hello students, we are back here to study our next term syllabus. I welcome you for the second term syllabus. Now we are going to start with the next chapter, that is algebraic expressions and identities. Actually, what are expressions? And we have studied these things in our earlier classes. What we have studied in earlier classes, we have already become familiar with what algebraic expressions or simply expressions are. Examples of expressions are x plus 3, 2y minus 5, 3x square, 4xy plus 7, etc. Now, I guess you are understanding these things, that we have studied this. I hope you have remembered it. You can form many more expressions. As you know, expressions are formed from variables and constants. How expressions are formed? Expressions are formed from how? Variables and constants. In an expression, what is present? Variable and constant are present. The expression 2y minus 5 is formed from the variable y and constants 2 and 5. What is the variable in the expression 2y minus 5? Variable is y. And what about the constants? And the constants are 2 and 5. The expression 4xy plus 7 is formed from variables x and y, and constants are 4 and 7. We know that the value of y in the expression 2y minus 5 may be anything. It can be 2, it can be 5, it can be minus 3, 0, 5 upon 2, minus 7 upon 3, etc. Actually, countless different values. There are countless different values that can be placed instead of y. The value of an expression changes with the value chosen for the variable it contains. Thus, as y takes on different values, the value of 2y minus 5 goes on changing. What happens? As y takes on different values, the value of 2y minus 5 goes on changing. When y is equals to 2, 2y minus 5 is equals to 2. Instead of y, it is 2 that is placed. Here we can see in the bracket it is 2. Instead of that is y. So, 2 in bracket 2 minus 5 means 2 2s are 4, 4 minus 5 is minus 1. When y is equals to 0, 2y minus 5 is what? 2 into 0 minus 5. So, 2 into 0 is 0, minus 5 is the answer. Find the value of the expression 2y minus 5 for the other given values of y. Yes, what is said, whatever these values are mentioned here, just try to find out the value of the expression by taking the value of y as minus 3, taking the value of y as 5 or 5 upon 2 minus 7 upon 3, and see how the things happen. Now, we shall take a few examples here, means we shall calculate for that. It is 2y minus 5, 2y minus 5. Now, we shall take, let y is equals to, we shall select two values, so that 5 upon 2 we shall take, and we shall take minus 7 upon 3. These two values we shall take, 5 upon 2 and minus 7 upon 3. Y is equals to 5 upon 2, here it is 5 upon 2, and one more value we shall take is y is equals to minus 7 upon 3. We shall do the calculation one after another. So, 2y minus 5 is equals to 2. into, what is that, 5 upon 2. Instead of y, the value of y we have taken is 5 upon 2. So, instead of y we are substituting 5 upon 2 minus 5. What happened? 2 got cancelled, it is multiplication, and 5 minus 5. So, the answer of the expression is 0. Let us take the same thing, expression is same, for y value into, dot means into, minus 7 upon 3 minus 5. What happens here? This becomes minus 14 upon 3 minus 5. What happened? 2 into minus 7 is minus 14 upon 3 as it is, because nothing is to be multiplied, and minus 5. Further we have to calculate what it is. The second value 5 is not having any denominator. So, nothing means 1, we know very well, we have to take the LCM. So, LCM of 3 and 1 is 3, means I have to multiply to the second fraction by 3, because the denominator of the first fraction is already 3 and I am taking the LCM of 1 and 3, which we know very well. So, this happens what? Minus 14 upon 3 minus, what is this? 5 3s are 15 and 1 into 3 is 3. So, this becomes minus 14 minus 15 upon 3, and the final answer becomes of the expression 2y minus 5 is equals to minus 29 upon 3. It becomes what? Minus 29 upon 3. So, in this way the values we are getting, whatever they have said, that when the value of y changes, the final answer, the value of an expression also gets changed. Proceeding further, let us see the next part, number line and an expression. Consider the expression x plus 5. Let us say the variable x has a position x on the number line. What is said? Consider the expression x plus 5. Let us say the variable x has a position x on the number line. Okay. So, here this is the position of the variable x and plus 5 further. X may be anywhere on the number line, but it is definite that value of x plus 5 is given by a point P. What happens? X plus 5, it is given by whom? It is given by the point P, and this point P we can see it is present here on the number line. It is what? 5 units to the right of x, 5 units, we can see here x, 5 units to the right of x. Similarly, the value of x minus 4 will be 4 units to the left of x. What it will be? X minus 4 is what? 4 units to the left of x, and so on. What about the position of 4x and 4x plus 5? Now, 4x means what? It is whatever the value of x is, 4 times we are multiplying to that, means 4 multiplied to x, and here the things are been shown. What about the position of 4x and 4x plus 5? This figure is explaining us the same thing. The position of 4x will be point C. Where is point C? Here is point C. This distance is x. this distance is x, and 4 times the same distance is repeated. So, it is one time here, second time it comes here, third time it comes here, and on the fourth time it comes finally to C. Now, and 4x plus 5, in that we are adding 5. So, what happens? The position of D, the position D of 4x plus 5 will be 5 units to the right of C. What is that position D? It is nothing but 4x plus 5, and what it is? It will be 5 units to the right of C. Okay. Proceeding further, what is the next concept? Terms, factors and coefficients. Terms, factors and coefficients. Take the expression 4x plus 5. This expression is made up of two terms, 4x and 5. What is been explained to us first? Terms. This expression 4x plus 5 is made up of how many terms? Is made up of two terms. What are those two terms? 4x and 5 are the two terms. Terms are added to form expressions. What? Terms are added to form expressions. Terms themselves can be formed as product of factors. Understand the things carefully. How expressions are formed? When terms are added. When terms are added to form expressions. Terms themselves can be formed. How terms themselves are formed? Now, we understood how expression is formed. It is with the help of the terms that are added. But how terms are formed? Terms themselves can be formed as a product of whose product? Of factors. The term 4x is the product of its factors 4 and x. The term, that is our first term. So, it is what? It is a product of its factors 4 and x. The term 5 is made up of just one factor, that is 5. What about the second term 5? It is made up of just what? Just one factor, and that is 5. It is just one factor. Okay. I hope it is very slowly that I am explaining you the concepts, and you people are understanding these things. Once you understand these things, further the things will be very easy for you, and you can do very quick calculations. The expression 7xy minus 5x has two terms. The next explanation is for 7xy minus 5x. It has two terms. What are those two terms? 7xy is one term, and minus 5x, this is very important, minus 5x, it is not 5x only, it is minus 5x. The term 7xy is a product of factors 7x and y. And what it is? The term 7xy is a product of 7x and y. The numerical factor of a term is called numerical coefficient or simply coefficient. The numerical factor of a term means what? The number that is present in a factor, in a term. The numerical factor of a term means the number that is present in a term, that is simply known as coefficient or numerical coefficient. The coefficient in the term 7xy is a 7. What it is? The coefficient The coefficient in the term 7xy is 7 and the coefficient in the term minus 5x is minus 5. Please understand carefully, the coefficient in the term minus 5x is minus 5, it is with the sign. Okay. So, now what are the things that are clear? What is the expression is made up of? It is made up of terms that are added. Okay. How terms are formed? Terms themselves can be formed by the as the product of factors, and then coefficient or numerical coefficient means the number present in a term is nothing but the numerical coefficient or coefficient. Okay, proceeding further, monomials, binomials and polynomials. Expression, now what we are going to study? Monomials, binomials and polynomials. Okay. Now what exactly these things are? Expression that contains only one term is called monomial. Expression with only one term is called monomial. Expression that contains how many? Two terms is called binomial. Is called binomial. And expression that contains three terms, how many terms? Three terms, is a trinomial, and so on. In general, an expression containing one or more terms with non-zero coefficient, with variables having non-negative integers as exponents, is called a polynomial. What happened? One term monomial, two terms binomial, three terms trinomial. Then what about four terms, five terms and n terms? All are nothing but polynomial. A polynomial may contain any number of terms, one or more than one. What is a polynomial? Very clearly it is explained. A polynomial may contain any number of terms, that is what? One or more than one. Means a monomial is also polynomial, a binomial is also polynomial, a trinomial is also polynomial, or a 4-term expression or a 5-term or a 15-term expression. Take any n number of terms in it. It is nothing but a polynomial. Now, here some examples are given to us. Examples of monomials. 4x square. One more important thing that was just now mentioned here in the bracket, with variables having non-negative integers as exponents. What it is said? With variables having non-negative integers as exponents means what? That will be clear in the example. 4x square, how is the exponent value? It is 2 and it is an integer, but it is positive, not negative. The same has been explained, having non-negative integers, non-negative integers as exponents. So, here you can see 4x square, it is a monomial. 3xy minus 7z, here minus is what? It is not the what exponent value which is negative, no, it is minus, the term itself has a minus sign, minus 7z. 5xy square, here is the exponent, I guess you are understanding it. 10y minus 9, 82 mnp, etc. Now, with that we shall also see what are the coefficients here. In 4x square coefficient is 4, in 3xy coefficient is 3, minus 7z, minus 7 is the coefficient, 5xy square, 5 is the coefficient, 10y, 10 is the coefficient, minus 9 itself is 82 mnp, 82 is the coefficient, etc. Examples of binomials. Here you can see in between one sign is present. In between I am saying, between the two terms. Why? Because binomials means, just now only we have seen that there are two terms in the expression, a plus b. A is one term, b is second term. 4l plus 5m. 4l plus 5m. A plus 4, 5 minus 3xy, z square minus 4y square, etc. Now, a plus b plus c, this is what? Trinomials, three terms are present. 2x plus 3y minus 5, 2x is one term, 3y is one term, and minus 5 is the third term. X square y minus xy square plus y square. So, these are the three terms. X square y is first term, minus xy square second term, and y square is the third term, that is plus y square. Examples of polynomials. Now, in examples of polynomials, you can see a plus b plus c plus d, four terms are present. 3xy, one term is present. 7xyz minus 10, two terms are present. 2x plus 3y plus 7z, three terms are present. Means what? Polynomial is the general term or the general thing that we say, in which all monomials, binomials, trinomials, and n number of terms are present in that. And whereas monomial means only one term, binomial means two terms, trinomials means three terms. Okay. Proceeding further, let us see the next concept, like and unlike terms. What is the next concept? Like and unlike terms. Look at the following expressions: 7x, 14x, minus 13x, 5x square, 7y, 7xy, minus 9y square, minus 9x square, minus 5yx. We can understand that all these are monomials. Then what is this like and unlike terms? What exactly it is? 7x, 14x, minus 13x are like terms. 5x square and minus 9x square are like terms. Please understand carefully. 7x, 14x, minus 13x are like terms. 5x square and minus 9x square are like terms. Okay. Let us see. 7xy and minus 5yx, xy, yx, no problem, it is one and the same. What they are explaining? Xy and yx are one and the same. Means if you write xy as yx, it can work on, not a problem. Okay. Then what further? 7xy and minus 5yx are like terms. Why are 7x and 7y not like? Why are 7x and 7xy not like? Why are 7x and 5x square not like? The reason is very simple. When it becomes like, let us see the first two statements of like terms here. 7x, 14x minus 13x. What is the value raised to x? What is the exponent of the variable that is present there? It is 1. What is the exponent of the variable that is present in the second statement of like terms? It is 2. Not the coefficients. We are not thinking of the coefficients. We are thinking of the variables. And see here, xy, the exponent of x and y are 1 each. Minus 5yx, just now only it was explained to you that xy and yx are one and the same. So, they are like terms. Second important thing, why are 7x and 7y not like? 7 is the same, we are not considering the coefficient. we are considering the variable. Algebra is the study of variables. With the help of the variables, we are doing the calculations. That is only algebra. You may be knowing much before it has been explained to us in your previous classes. In your previous classes, it has been explained to you. So, x and y are not same. So, they are not like. What about x and xy? X is present, but y is not present here. Y is not present here. So, 7x and 7xy, they are not like. What about the third statement, 7x and 5x square? Here x is present, but the exponent values are changing. In 7x, it is x raised to 1, nothing means it is raised to 1, and in 5x square, what is the raised to value? Exponent value is 2. So, raised to 1 and raised to 2 are not like. Hence, these are not like. Okay. Proceeding further, sorry, addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. Now, what they are explaining? Addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. In the earlier classes, we have also learned how to add and subtract algebraic expressions. Yes, we are already knowing to these things. In the earlier classes, we have also learned how to add and subtract algebraic expressions. For example, to add 7x square minus 4x plus 5 and 9x minus 10, what we do? 7x square minus 4x plus 5, and below minus 4x we are writing 9x, and below plus 5 we are writing minus 10. Why? Because 4x and 9x are like terms. 5 and 10 are like terms. We are not writing 9x below 7x square. Why? Just now only we have seen what are like terms, how exactly the things are. So, 7x square as it is, because nothing is there for its for adding or subtracting to 7x square. Minus 4x plus 9x, minus 4 plus 9, it is plus 5. It is plus 5 and x remains as it is. We have studied integers, we know very well. Minus 4 plus 9, the answer is plus 5 and the variable as it is. Plus 5 minus 10, the answer is minus 5. So, what we observe here, observe how do we do the addition. How we do the addition? We write each expression to be added in a separate row. While doing so, we write like terms. What we do? We write like terms one below the other and add them. So, what it is? Always the like terms are added or subtracted, whatever it may be. Like terms are added or subtracted as shown. Thus, 5 plus minus 10, it is what? 5 minus 10, it is minus 5, and similarly minus 4x plus 9x, it is what? Minus 4 plus 9, x is removed common, minus 4 plus 9 is 5 and x will remain with it, it is 5x. Let us take some more examples. So, we shall do one thing, these examples we shall study in the next session. Today we shall conclude this session here, and in the next session we shall continue with the next part. Till that time, you people take care of yourselves and study properly. Thank you.